Hey guys, Fizz here, and today I thought I'd answer a question that I've been getting asked a lot lately, and that is, am I an Xbox fanboy? No, the easy answer to that question is no, I'm not an Xbox fanboy. But of course you guys are going to want proof, and me having Gears of War footage in the background of this is probably not making my case any easier, but here goes. Look, I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I enjoy pretty much everything equally, and I have no, I'm not pushing some kind of agenda, and I'm not some corporate slave who thinks you can only own one system and trying to, support these companies. Now, these companies don't really give a crap about us. They just want our money. It's a business. Microsoft and Sony both run businesses, so trying to, fight for them and defend them, it's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to push their agenda so that they don't have to push as hard. And that's pretty dumb, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I can talk all I want though about that, but here's the facts. I have all the systems. I have a Wii U, I have a PS4, I have an Xbox One, I have a 3DS, and I have my gaming PC. And I play on all of them, and I have games for all of them, and I enjoy playing on all of them. And I make fun of some things where things need to be made fun of, but it's all in fun, it's all jestful. If you watched my video that I made about things Xbox fanboys say, it was just me poking fun at, those kinds of people that I was talking about in my video. I wasn't, trying to say that I hate Xbox or that, I'm a PlayStation elitist or PC elitist or whatever. I was just making jokes, and it was all in good fun, and that is why I made that video, was just, to have a fun time. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm in the middle of writing a script for the PlayStation, things PlayStation fans say. And I'm probably gonna do another one for PC gamers, and another one for Nintendo gamers. And it's all in good fun, I'm not a fanboy of any one thing, because I don't think that you should be a fanboy of any one thing. I think that really limits your abilities to enjoy gaming as a whole. Because gaming is not just Xbox, gaming is not just PlayStation. Gaming is all gaming. I mean, if you really want to limit yourself and not play all the games available, or all the good games at least, if you really want to limit yourself and not play those great games, then you're not doing yourself any favors. Being stubborn and saying, no, the PlayStation sucks, I'm never going to buy a PlayStation ever, and I'm never going to play any of their games. Well, look, buddy, you just missed out on The Last of Us, one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And, whatever, man, to each his own, but you guys are missing out. People who say that, you can only play on Xbox or only play on PlayStation, you're missing out on some great games. And I understand, not being able to afford both consoles, so go with the one you prefer, that's fine. And preferring one console over another does not make you a fanboy. I would say that fanboys, the term Sony pony and Xbot, those get thrown around all the time, but in my eyes, what those words mean are, the elitists, the diehards, the kind of people who go into YouTube comment sections and try to start flame wars. Those are what I consider Sony ponies or Xbots or, the PC Master Race guys. Those guys are assholes. Don't listen to those guys. Those aren't the real gaming, real gamers, the real gaming fans. Those aren't, people who you want to associate with. My best friend Jason, he prefers PlayStation over Xbox, and yeah, we get into stupid little quote-unquote arguments about it, and it's fun and jestful, but none of us are serious. Like, he's got an Xbox, I've got a PlayStation, and we both play on those systems, we both enjoy those systems, but it's what he prefers. He prefers the PlayStation, and if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go Xbox, just because that's kind of how I guess what I grew up playing on, and I have more friends on Xbox than I do on PlayStation. But that doesn't mean I hate PlayStation. That does not make me an Xbox fanboy, is what I'm trying to get at. Preferring one thing or playing on one thing more than the other does not make you a fanboy of that thing. If I were to be going around YouTube comments and saying that PlayStation sucks, that would probably make me an Xbox fanboy. I started playing PC gaming quite a while ago, and I've been really enjoying it. If you've seen my Steam library videos, you'll know that I have a lot of games on PC. And so when I'm playing, a multi-platform game, I'll usually pick it up for PC. I got a lot of friends on PC, and I also, have a pretty beast PC, so I can run the games better, avoid any of those frame rate stutters or stuff like that. And so, I'll usually pick it up for PC, and a lot of people don't seem to realize that either. They think I only play on Xbox, and that's just not true. I spend a lot of time on my PC, I've spent a lot of time on my PlayStation, honestly, and I also spend some time on my Xbox as well. Again, I'm gonna say it again because I really want this to get through to you people. I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I'm not gonna go push their agenda. I'm not gonna go claim that you're wrong or you're not a real gamer if you have this system or don't have this system. What I'm gonna say is that people need to relax. The console wars are just ridiculous. All you're doing is making yourself look like an idiot and, you know, starting fight with other people who are just gonna make themselves look like an idiot. And it doesn't, you know, starting a console war or starting a flame war, it doesn't like help anything. It doesn't solve any problems. Going into a YouTube comment section on a PlayStation video and saying that all the people who, you know, have a PlayStation and are gonna play The Last of Us or whatever are idiots, that's not gonna make Xbox look any good. All you're gonna do is hurt your brand. When people go onto YouTube videos and they see, you know, if they go on a PlayStation video, like a Last of Us playthrough or something like that, just giving examples here, if they see like 20 Xbox fans, or 20 Xbox fanboys more like, if they see like 20 people saying that, you know, Xbox is better and Last of Us is overrated, that's just going to make them not want to play on Xbox because they're going to see that and they're going to go, oh man, are all people on Xbox just gigantic douchebags? And that's actually going to hurt Xbox. It's going to hurt, you know, if Sony people go on to like a Halo playthrough and say Halo's overrated or Halo's dead or whatever, that's gonna, you know, the people are gonna see that and they're gonna go, man, are all people on PlayStation this big of douchebags? And then they're not gonna want to buy a PlayStation. And all you're doing when you start flame wars is you're really just hurting your brand, and that's just the way it is. People need to realize that some people just want to play the games. I just want to play the games. I don't care per se, you know, what platform I'm playing it on. I will sometimes choose to buy one thing over the other, so if a game is multiplat and it's multiplayer, sometimes I will choose to buy it on PC or Xbox over PlayStation, since my PlayStation's more new than my Xbox and PC and I don't have as many friends. So if I want to play a game with my friends, I'll usually get a game where my friends are playing it, whether it be, you know, Xbox or PC. I'll usually choose those over PlayStation. But of course, there are also things to take into account, like exclusives, which all three platforms have, and all three platforms have many of, and all three platforms have stuff that I like. And it's just, this whole situation that we're in right now is ridiculous. This is almost as bad. It could be worse. I wasn't alive during this time, but it could have been, it could be almost as bad as the Nintendo versus Sega of the past. A lot of people are comparing it to that, and I can see it. We haven't got quite to the part where, you know, the companies start making videos mocking each other, but who knows? It's only a matter of time, right? Man, they don't need to though, because all these fanboys are just gonna do it for them. It's a kind of unique situation we got here with YouTube. Is, you know, these companies don't need to even promote themselves. These companies can just do their own thing, and you'll have the diehards on either side making videos about how amazing they are or how trash the other one is. And you know, Microsoft and Sony, they don't even need to talk up their consoles, because you have all these people, die-hard fanboys, defending them, doing like they can do no wrong, even though we both know that both of these companies, Sony and Microsoft, have done plenty wrong and have had their own, you know, their own issues and their own mess-ups that are, you know, not the topic of this video, so we're not going to get into any of that stuff. And I know this is a long video and I've been ranting the entire time, but my point is, gaming console wars are stupid. I'm not a fanboy, and I don't like fanboys, I guess you could say. The Sony ponies and Xbox of the world need to just calm down, because you're not doing yourself any favors. All you're doing is hurting your brand and making yourself look like an asshole. So you should probably, you know, stop that, because you're just annoying people. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay classy, guys. DFizzlio.